Yeah, Adam O'Reilly doing the business for Derry against Pats this evening, really driving his side on. He was involved in everything destructive and creative with that assist for Mullen's goal. He was everywhere tonight, right from early on, Ian, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was brilliant tonight. It was one of the easiest man of the match decisions I think we could have given, and he just done every piece of the game. Lovely ball, plays forward, rattles it in. A little bit scrappy here, but Mullen gets a shot off, doesn't really come to anything. But how good he was in terms of getting round, getting up the pitch when he needed to, getting his shots away, just really being a nuisance, and he continued that all through the game. But as a midfielder, what do you need to do? You need to cover the middle of the park. You need to win the ball back. You need to retain possession, and you need to get back in your position. And that's what he was so good at tonight. Again, needs to come out. Big tackle, makes his presence known, and you've seen that time and time again. Needs to recover, gets himself across, full of energy. What does he do? Keep him facing his own goal. Lovely little, great little footwork to keep him that way. And again, he mentioned intensity in his interview. That's what he brings energy, brings passion, brings desire. And when you're playing against someone like that on the pitch, it drives you as well. Again, late in the game, he's bursting forward. Maybe the angle was too tight for him on the left foot, but he was absolutely fantastic. He just got round, and here we go. Coming to the end of the game, his team 1-0 up, Pat's getting forward, big tackle, and that got the crowd off their feet, really lifted everyone. He was absolutely sensational tonight, and he's going to be huge for them as they go on. You talked there about the team starting to gel. They've got Cameron Dummigan, they've got Diallo, they've got players starting to come back. They'll hope now that that's them kicking on, and can they start trying to go after the top two?
Really interesting interview as well, Keith, from, wasn't it? He gave us a lot in that, as Ian said, talking about the intensity Lynch wants, talking about starting to gel as a team, talking about the bodies coming in the door, and what that has meant is competition for places. We're going to see Danny Mullen score a goal. Of course, he was out the last day, Liam Boyce scored, so he comes in today, has the telling impact. So suddenly in that dressing room, is there a huge amount of competition and lads bursting to get into this team now for Derry?
Yeah, that's exactly what Tiernan Lynch will want. It seems like he's got Derry moving in the right direction, and look, the intensity in the middle of the pitch, as Adam O'Reilly said, it's a brilliant word to use, because you look at the Pats midfield and you think, what's missing out of that Pats midfield? And I think intensity was the right word. Adam O'Reilly was absolutely all over the place. I know what Adam O'Reilly can bring. I've seen an awful lot of him at Pats. He's a workhorse, gets around the pitch, but that little pass in behind is the little bit of a bonus that he's starting to bring to his game. So covers the ground wonderfully well.
How good is that pass?
It's awful. It's an awful pass.
Sorry, the pass from O'Reilly.
Sorry, I thought you meant from Grogowski. It's a lovely pass in behind from O'Reilly, but the pass in from Grogowski, it's never there. Even if O'Reilly doesn't pick it up, there's another Derry player about to mop it up. So Pat's their own worst enemy again.